Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. You know, if you're watching me, what are you doing? We're super aging. We're getting older. But baby, we're not getting old. But let me ask you about this for today. How did you feel the first time you felt age discrimination? Let me ask that question again, Reno, for the people in the back. How did you feel the very first time you felt age discrimination? I was just appalled. I didn't know why they would treat me like that. I couldn't understand. I had the same mind, the same voice, the same eyesight, the same, I thought, good looks, the same everything, but I felt something. I felt a little something. How did you feel when you felt that age discrimination? Ooh, that's not a good feeling. When you think you're going in and you walk in and you're ready to do business and they look past you or look at you like, how can I help you? They talk down to you. Well, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. Well, maybe, and then you say, well, this and the other is going on. And it's, well, maybe it was your imagination, or maybe you thought that. We don't think like that. You can tell when people are being condescending to you, and based on your age, they're looking at maybe your gray hair. They're looking at that you're older. How did you feel? Isn't that wasn't a, I didn't like that feeling. I didn't like that feeling at all. And then that's when you grow up also. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. I used to be able to blink my eyes or walk in and people just be ready to wait on me, but they ready to wait on somebody younger. They ready to wait on somebody that looks like they have more and younger. They want the young, hot bodies to come in. And then you had to say to yourself, you know what? That used to be me. That I had to come to how that felt. I had to come to like, this ain't feeling like Georgian. This feeling like something else. And I said, I had to say, Georgian, that used to be you now. You used to be able to walk in and command a room. You used to be able, I had to go through all the things that I used to be able to do. That I had to come to myself. And not because I had a tear in my eye that when you felt discriminated against because of your age, when people were talking to you like you were just stupid, people start talking down to you. You can tell. Now sometimes, with us being African Americans, I am not a people of color. I've already explained that. Then I may explain it to you another time. But I am an African American black. I ain't a person of color because that's a whole different thing. But let me just tell you this. Sometimes you don't know if they're discriminating. Now we got two things going on. We got ageism and we got racial discrimination because it's still prevalent in America. Prevalent worldwide, but definitely prevalent in America. And so that how you feel, you don't want to feel like that. Here you are. Oh, this is like soft like butter. You don't want to feel like that. You don't want to feel that somebody had you all the work that you done. You raised some kids. You had 2 or 3 jobs. You made some accomplishments, and you can't. My mother tells me, and I've told you a number of times on this show, day follows night, and what? Night follows day. Day follows night, and what? Night follows day. You can't do anything about that cycle. You can't do anything about day following night and night following day and year after year after year, minute after minute, every minute. Everything I'm saying now is already in the past. You got me? You see where I'm going with this? So you can't do it. So something's going to happen. The age is going to come. The time is going to come. We're not here to stay. We're going to get up out of here. Everybody that's listening, watching with me today, you're going to be gone at some point. Somebody will be talking about you, how much they loved you, how much they missed you. You'll be in the coffin. So with this show, what I'm trying to do is keep you out the coffin, but let's talk about the things that happen once you get to a certain age. And then the first time you hear ma'am, who are you talking to? You the ma'am, sir. Now sometimes it's just being an adult. It's a culture thing. But a lot of times it's an ageism thing. And then so what you have to do, you have to take it as respect. You have to come to you. But when you feel it, sometimes you hear somebody saying age-related comment on the side, and they're talking about you. How did that make you feel? how did I feel when I was sitting I told you, at the car wash. And I like this car wash, Ultimate Car Wash, down at Camp Creek. They charge a mint, but your car looks great. However, they said that car was for that old lady sitting over there on the bench. And they said it, they hollered it to another person to let them know that that's who the car was for, because they was getting ready to go. And I looked to see what old lady was on the bench. I was the only old lady on the bench because I was the old lady. Now part of our feeling is realization, reality. The feeling is connected to reality. The reality of it all is I am, I don't care how good I think I look, I don't care how great I look, I am a woman of a certain age. And you all, that's on the other side of the screen, you are women and men of a certain age. Now, you hear me talk about the salt and pepper gang down there in Texas. I love them. I love them for being salt and pepper and saying I'm salt and pepper and still fine. They represent to me a slice of life. Getting older without getting old. Salt and pepper gang, you are my heroes. I need me some sheroes like that. And I'm trying to work on some sheroes that match up with my heroes so that we can know we're getting older, but not getting old. Especially that Rico Davis. Delicious. But I digress. Let's talk about so when you felt like that, what did you do? I cried. I had water came up in my eyes a little bit. And so part of the feeling has to do with reality. You got to come to a reality. But I don't want them making jokes about me on the side. I don't care my cane for that beer. When I want what I want, I can walk with my cane and get it immediately. Isn't that sad? It's sad to me that my cane will get me more than my being able to walk and how I used to look. Doesn't get me anything, because here's the key word. The optimum word is used to look. Yeah. And so you may as well go ahead and use the cane, Georgianne. But hearing those age-related comments, and then having people, ma'am, can you come down here? Y'all go and help her. Oh my God, give her a hand. Like I got an award once. I didn't want any help going across the stage. I felt like an invalid. I was grateful because I thought it was a courtesy. I took it as a courtesy. You see, sometimes we have to redefine the act that's happening to us. We have to redefine that. It's like the song in Wicked, Defying Gravity. We have to redefine some of the things that happen, and we have to redefine it within ourselves in order to make it okay. It's okay. We have to figure it out for ourselves. So how I felt. I felt like an invalid, and I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel vibrant. I want to feel like I can walk, I can still be sassy. I know I can't wear my heels anymore, but I don't want you to talk down to me because I'm a certain age. That age discrimination is the ageism is something to deal with. And then, sometimes they pass you for promotion because you're like, well, he don't have many years here anyway, so why don't we just leave him over there and get somebody young? Now and then they get the older one to teach the younger one. Has that happened to you? Oh, I can feel it through the screen right here. That has happened to you. Have you felt like they got you to teach the younger one because the young one's gonna look better, got the company look, so to speak? Did you used to have the company look? I know I used to have the company look. But now when you get to a certain age, then you start your own company, and that's the look, your look. You see, it's a number of things that we have to do in order to rationalize how we're gonna make these next 20 and 30 years. You gotta be able to work through it because reality is reality. I do that super agent. We're getting older, but not getting old. Oh, we're getting old. Oh yes, we are. I know. I got that. But we're doing it with a different step, and that's why I like the book. I like to say that because old, we got a different kind of connotation of old. We know we're getting older, but the connotation of old and older has changed in 2025, 24, and this century. And even more so with a slice of life, you see. So, but when you pass over for promotions, did you get passed over? How'd you feel? How'd you feel? I, I don't like that feeling. I don't like not hiring me or not including me even because you think I don't look the part or I'm too old or you want a certain look for your company. I understand that, but I think DEI can go a number of ways. I think intergenerational is what other countries do, but we don't do that in America. We throw our older people away. So sometimes you feel isolated and left out, because people don't call you anymore after a certain age, especially if you're not connected to the company. But you need to do like Wayne McMillan, get your own crew. Wayne got him a crew. He got him a crew. He got a daytime crew and a nighttime crew and a this drink crew and a that food crew and a this salad crew and a that taco crew. I mean, get your own crew. You see, don't fall in the trap of waiting to be called. Start your own crew. Don't wait to be called. They when they see your number on the phone, they say, "Where we going? What we doing?" The reality of ageism is real, but how you feel and how you felt can be corrected. And now it's what I found out is we got to look at the reality of it. You see how we felt when ageism and discrimination came upon us. How you feel, when you in the midst of it, and you got on your good cologne and you smell good and you're looking good, and that feeling comes over you that could really be depressing. But I want to tell you, sweetheart, don't be depressed by any of it. You just said, shake it off. Oh, I can shimmer a little more now. I got my little stuff going on, but shake it off. Shake it off. Because you have found out. One thing you found out is they got to get to your age. Baby, they'll find out too. So another thing you found out is you still who you are. You got a little ache here and a little pain here, but you still who you are. You haven't lost anything about yourself. It's just how you package it. It's a different package. The solution is in the packaging. We were packaged one way, and now we're packaged another way. I need to write that down. I kind of like that. The solution is in the packaging. Sometimes I do my own, when I'm talking, I forget some of the things I say, but I think I'm gonna put this in the notes. The solution is in the packaging. The solution is in the packaging. How you package yourself. See, you don't want to feel being discriminated against. I don't. You don't want to feel somebody looking at you and making jokes about you when you walk in. I don't. Who does? I know how that feels, and I felt that way, and you on the other side, you felt that way. But the solution, what I have found out, is that we have to figure out how to handle that. What's the reality associated? And based on the reality associated with the incident, when somebody makes fun of you, and when you right there in the space, then it becomes a mind thing. See, it's a mind thing. You shake it off because you know better, because you got confidence. The reality is based in your confidence. The reality of, I'm going to write that down too, the reality of the situation is based in your confidence. I'm going to write this for you and put it in there. It's based in your confidence, on your confidence. You see, when they're acting crazy, then you just ignore, but because, and then if you need to go home and repackage, then repackage. See, I repackaged Georgianne. It's called recalibrate, repackage, whatever it is. I talked to you about all that beautiful, beautiful clothing that all of you have, men and women. Why are you not putting them on? Those suits that you used to go to the job in, even give them to some young man or some young Yeah, some young man that need that suit or those suits or those jackets. I suppose people are being addressed in corporate clothes now. I'm not quite sure. But give them away or get up and put them on. Now, because you've been sitting around, you might not be able to get in them. But look and see what cousin is going to work. What nephew, what person, put a nice suit out and put the right things underneath it with the tie and the shirt and the cufflinks. And present that to somebody in your family. Because the solution is in the packaging. And then go buy you some good clothes. If you can't get in them anymore, go buy you some more good clothes. That's what you do. And come to the store looking like somebody. You say, I'm only going to the store. Is that public? Is that public? Are you in the public? See, once you leave home, you're in the public. And so all these things that happen to us as ageism, we're in the public, but it's how you handle that reality. It's based on your confidence. It's based on how you package yourself. It's based on how you need to look at the salt and pepper gang down there in Texas. They say, yeah, I'm salt and pepper. Yes, I'm somebody's granddaddy. Yes, I'm somebody's uncle, somebody's great uncle, but I still look good, feel good, and smell good. That's my philosophy. Get you a philosophy, baby. Go look up the lyrics. I spent a whole 2 shows on defying gravity. Go back and look at my shows on defying gravity. And let's talk about how you feel, how you felt, and now what you found out about yourself to help you through ageism. They have a law, the ADEA, Age Discrimination in Employment Act, which is supposed to, I suppose, after January 20th, we'll still have it. But it's a federal law that prohibits age discrimination. So if you're 62 and you retire and you always want to be a flight attendant, baby, go and be a flight attendant, male and female. Go and be one. You're 55, you retire, you don't want to do that job anymore, you want to be a flight attendant, go and be a flight attendant. Go be whatever you want to be, because you said, no, you're not. The ADEA, the Age Discrimination in Employment Act, is there to protect you. You can be whatever you want to be. It comes back to, what's that word? Reality. And the reality is based on what? Your confidence. Because the reality is there. Your confidence is how you handle it. And then, see, it's so when you're on the job, let me just add this note as we talk about jobs. It's hard. It's very difficult to prove. When you start talking about I'm going to go to HR. You got to go to HR with everything for age discrimination and racial discrimination. Both of those are a difficult task. But don't let anybody bully you around on your job because of your age. And don't be training no folk to take your job. I don't know how to tell you how to do that, but just don't. Just don't. Figure out something else. Figure out how to do something else and go somewhere else. Is there can you secure your 401k some kind of way and leave early retirement and get benefits and get you some kind of benefit? Figure that out and say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. And then do it. And don't let anybody make you feel badly because of your age. Because that's on them, not you. The only reason why you feel badly, and including Georgianne, when it first started happening to me, it's how you handle it. It's your confidence. I went into, oh my God, I had a tear come up in my eye. But you don't have to have a tear come up in your eye. You can handle it much better. You can do much better because your reality is, I am somebody. See, when Jesse Jackson was saying that back in the day, we didn't get it like we should have gotten it. He said it one way, but it's still good today. I still am somebody. I am somebody. I remain somebody. I am somebody. Yes, I am doing this. I am super aging. I'm getting older, but I'm not getting old And you are not going to run me away. Why is that? Because I love you. And you can't do anything about it.